Hello my darlings, I'm TwisTay, and today I'm going to be talking to you about a movie that had, for the first time in a very long time, kept me up at night. It was that terrifying. I'm going to talk to you about the newest movie, Hush. The story is about a girl named Maddie. She's played by Kate Siegel. She is a deaf and mute author. She lives in an isolated house by herself in the middle of nowhere, and as it turns out, one night a psychotic killer decides to stalk her and makes her life a living hell. And Maddie has no other choice but to fight for her own survival. This movie came out to a film festival in South by Southwest in Texas, and I heard a lot of buzz by it, especially since it is written by the same person that did the movie Oculus and Before I Wake. One thing I really absolutely loved about this movie was it's not completely silent. There are certain parts where there will be noise, like background music, or you will hear footsteps, or you'll just hear things going around. However, there are other times when it goes completely no sound, no music, no nothing. That way you understand from Maddie's perspective, because she's deaf and mute. So that just makes the whole entire experience even more terrifying. She can't hear him walk up or what he's doing, so it just makes everything all the more tense, and it's just fantastic. One interesting fact that I found out about this movie contains less than 15 minutes of dialogue. This movie is 1 hour and 21 minutes, so the rest of the time, it's either nobody is talking or it's complete silence. That's incredible. I love that so much. Okay, my darlings, let's get down to business. What it has and what it has not, and I'll tell you if this movie is worth watching or if you can just pass. There are two horror movie cliches. One is the main character is in an isolated house in the middle of the woods, and that just screams terror. About this horror cliche, it actually works to the advantage of the story, especially since the main character, she's deaf and she's mute, so it's not like she can scream out for help to a neighbor. She can't. So it makes it even more terrifying. There are 6 eerie moments. One eerie moment, and this has already been shown on the trailer, so I'm not going to spoil anything for anybody. It shows that the guy takes Maddie's phone, and while she's on her laptop trying to write her next novel, she gets a message that says Maddie's phone. So she clicks on it, and it's pictures of her when she was walking around the house, and the last picture is her on her couch typing her novel. That just sent a chill down my spine, because that's just the scariest thing. There are 8 suspenseful moments. These suspenseful moments had me freaking the heck out. And mind you, I watched this movie twice. Once at night and once in the morning, just to make sure that my notes were good and that I didn't miss anything. These were all caused by buildup of eerie moments and tension. I was screaming at the screen. I was telling the character, I said, "Look behind you, oh my god, hurry up, he's gonna get you, he's gonna get you." And I know that's not gonna help, but the fact that it made me scream like one of those dads that are watching a football game on Sunday, you know that this is amazing. One completely suspenseful moment is when Maddie is confronted by the man. This happens within the first 20 minutes, and he just lets her know that he doesn't care if she does anything. What matters most is that at the end of the night, she's gonna be begging him to kill her. And the look on his face just sends a chill down your spine, and it just makes you realize that he's not messing around. He completely means what he's saying, and it's terrifying. Total jump scares? 0. Some people might argue that there might be one jump scare that I think is actually within 10 minutes of the movie, but no, I do not qualify that as a jump scare. I qualify that as complete tension buildup. There is actually one part of the movie where she's walking away from a window and you see John Gallagher Jr.'s character, he bangs on the window. And I actually jumped because I thought I was going to hear something. But at that moment, the movie goes completely silent. Afterwards, I felt like an idiot, but at the same time, I thought that it was amazing how a movie was able to make me jump and make me believe that I was going to hear something when I didn't. I'm going to give this movie 5 out of 5 stars. This is the first time I've ever given a movie that rating, but that's because the story, the tension, the build-up, the characters, all around ambiance of this film was absolutely amazing. I just wish that this could have been given a theatrical release. I am happy that I'm able to stream it online, but come on, this movie made my heart race, my blood turn cold, had me on the edge of my seat, just put me in full panic mode. This movie is fantastic. So have you guys seen Hush? What do you think about it? Do you find the soundtrack to movies and horror movies extremely effective, or is the sound of silence even more effective? Please write your comments below and we will have a discussion about that. Do you have a horror movie that you would like for me to review, old or new, or even a foreign movie? Please write your comments below and I will get to them as soon as I possibly can. If you liked what you've seen, please hit the like button, and if you want to see more, please hit the subscribe button. So, until next time, my loves.